Hi, welcome to the Cabot School Performing Arts Center, and thank you for coming out to Tea at 5, the autobiographical monologues of Katharine Hepburn. Just a few announcements. There are concessions in the back that the proceeds benefit CSPAC. But if you would like to get concessions, I would ask that you get them either right now while I am speaking or after the performance, because tonight's performance is being videotaped for college application. Exits are where you come in and right over here. Bathrooms are on this side, in the back and in the back and in front. But again, if at all possible, if you could remain seated and quiet during the performance, that would be much appreciated. Also, if you can refrain from flash photography. Thank you. Now, it is my... Oh, more people coming in. So I'll stall. Tonight's performance is not only a one-woman show, but it has also been directed and produced by Brittany French. So, if you could come in and take your... Then, without further ado, it is my pleasure to introduce Brittany French and CSPAC.
We're expecting a bit of a storm this afternoon. And every time I go chasing after one of our chairs, the neighbors think I'm stealing one of theirs. Well, I'll take that in here. I'm expecting a call from the coast. You bastard! Why the hell haven't you called me back? Oh, Allie, sweetie, I'm terribly sorry. No, I thought I needn't bore you with the dreary details. Oh, me? I'm fine. No, I haven't heard yet. These things take such time. But everyone knows that part was practically written for me. I am Scarlett O'Hara. Oh, really now? And how be it you heard such nonsense? The Hartford Courant. Oh, Allie, no modern sophisticate reads the Hartford Courant. Especially we Hepburns. But after all the vicious lies they printed about Tom and Moth. Today's edition, you say? Well, I thank you for bringing this morsel of news to my attention, but as you well know, I never read anything about myself unless it's true, which means I never read anything about myself. Listen, sweet, hate to cut you off, but someone's at the door. Yes. All right, bye-bye now. For some indescribable reason, the press has never been fond of me. Not to say the feeling isn't mutual. I conclude Luella Parsons to be the cause, because on my very first Hollywood interview, Miss Luella, menopausal hag that she is, pushed her sagging face up to the front of the crowd and asked me why I didn't have children. Well, I thought that none of her damn business. But, being a woman of kind and sweet disposition, I rose above her intrusive inquiry and said, Miss Luella, I do have children. 2 white and 3 black. The interview came to an abrupt end after that remark. Oh, here it is. God, where did they get that picture? I look like for an interesting read. Katharine Hepburn returns home to Mommy and Daddy last month with her 14-carat tail tucked properly between her society legs. For despite 6 years of film stardom and 6 straight flops in a row, Catherine of Arrogance, as she is commonly called by those who have survived 10 seconds in her presence, is anxiously awaiting to be offered the role of Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind, although one can't imagine why Clark Gable would spend years attempting to win the heart of a woman who apparently doesn't have one. Just ask millionaire Howard Hughes, whose marriage proposal was recently rejected by Our Lady of Perpetual Indulgence. And so, in short, Hepburn is out of Hollywood, out of luck, and thankfully, out of sight. Well, I think she just about covered everything. 6 straight flops in a row. Now that's a downright lie. There were 7. Unfortunately, Hollywood is not a town known for forgiveness, especially when it comes to movie making. No, they don't mind if you make a flop every now and then. They don't even care if you make a lot of them. What matters most to them is the sequence in which the films are made. See, an actor can have a hit, flop, hit, flop. I suppose one could even survive a flop, hit, flop, flop, hit. But one can never, ever have what I have. A hit, flop, hit, flop, 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 flop. They either make money on you or lose money because of you. They don't give a rat's ass about reviews. Take Holiday or Bringing Up Baby. I got some of the best notices of my career in those pictures. Didn't make a damn bit of difference. You see, critical acclaim doesn't always translate into dollar signs. And after a rather unfortunate string of bad luck, box office owners decided to give me a nickname for my contribution. Box office poison, they said. Has a catchy ring to it, don't you agree? The funny thing about being successful is that you never think you'll be unsuccessful again. When you're out there, immersed in the magic, and the lights are shining, and the cameras are rolling, and your bank account is growing, oh, you think it will never end. But it does. And when you fall harder than any of those who had never had a taste of what you had. So you retreat. Pray it's just a lull. Temporary downtime. Hello? Leland, where the hell have you been? Never mind that. Have you spoken to Selznick? Unacceptable! I have done 1 screen test in my life, and that was too many. Well, call him back. Tell him something, anything. Lie to him if you have to. I'll do it for free. Just get me that part. No, I won't reconsider doing Mother Carey's chickens for RKO. I work with people, Leland, not poultry. Well, no, that's not good enough. No, I don't want another part. I want Scarlett O'Hara. I need Scarlett O'Hara. Well, who else is up for it? Betty Davis. There's not a camera lens in Hollywood that can make that woman look 25. What's that you say? Margaret Sullivan? Do you mean to tell me that you've been pushing that wife of yours over me?